Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator with the Priest DLC. Right now we are writing a substantial treatise on Lantern. We are improving our reason. Are we just reading a book? Yeah, we're just reading a collection of essays, so that's gonna give us another of these additional lesson learns, and we still have books here to read, yes, so that we can get our intelligence to the highest level. We are not dreaming, so let's go dreaming on the stack. We'll use our reason. Maybe we can find some more eruditions from there. Probably not, since we found one last time. We are attempting to exalt a disciple to a seer, so Pope's gonna be a seer as well. And we are going to the Heap Stanton. Right, and between episodes I looked at what we're gonna get from these places, and even though these places have curses and I really don't want to go there, we really want to go to the Chateau Raveline, because it has a book we want to really want to read. Now, with my luck, it's of course written in a language you don't speak yet, but because my notes don't actually tell me which language books are in, which is something I probably should start writing up as well, because that would be much easier with life. But yeah, those are the things we're doing right now, and we're gonna keep doing those things. And once we've gotten our intelligence to the highest level, we're gonna start combining more stuff. Try to get lore of the 10th level so that we can get our priest stuff forwards. Okay, we'll read this collection of essays here. Right, we wrote this Lantern treatise. We do not have any more treatises to write, so let's just do some sermons. Which is our highest level? This is our highest level, so let's use this. Let's use some reason. How are you guys doing here? Do you need some help? You're gonna need some more money, so let's send you some money. We're actually running rather low on our funds here. If we find something nice to sell, we should sell it. And I have some books here that I didn't realize at all. I really should have checked what's in these books as well. Well, we'll read them at some point. Okay, so Pope is now also a seer, which is very nice. So what are we gonna do with our talk? Well, first of all, we're gonna talk to Jennings, get a commission from him. And Jennings wants an edge commission. Oh, come on, Jennings. We could have wanted something that gives glimmering. Now all we have here are things that give erudition, which is kind of unfortunate. Let's put these books down here where they belong. I feel like I need to do some reordering here at some point, since this place feels way too crowded. I put my languages like right here. Make it a bit less crowded. Maybe put the ways here as well. Right, so we still need to talk to someone about something, so we do not have all the knock people we could have, we do not have all the forge people we could have, we do not, oh actually we do have, oh, we have guys here, right, let's just take them in the cult. Guys, come in. There's a fleeting reminiscence for us, or, you know, there would have been, but it went here immediately, which is fine. There's a contentment for us, which is also fine. And yeah, we're gonna go to the Painted River, get ourselves a Forbidden Epic. Nice! There is a great chamber in the manses through which a painted river flows. The vagabond, it is claimed, painted from memory of the years before she left the house. Certainly there are histories concealed in its design. I traced them with my hands last night. There were fragments of aquamarine paint beneath my nails, flecks of gold leaf when I was done. Right. So Forbidden Epic for us, which is always, of course, very nice. And then we'll go back to the stack door, stream some more. Okay, Elridge is now in the cult. He is, of course, a forge, no, not forge, edge person. We'll upgrade him with the eye in, what is the eye in, the door in the eye, right. And there's our third erudition lesson learned, so let's read this book once more, get our fourth one, and then we can upgrade our intelligence or scholarship to the highest level. Just a subdued sermon tonight. Let's use the Phonian invocation, see if we can get some further risen up in our folks here. And through the stack door, once more, we head to the Painted River, get a fascination. That is unfortunate, but I also think we have a fleeting reminiscence here. Yes, so we'll just dream this fascination away. Okay, there's our 4th erudition lesson learned, and now if I put my, no, not that skill, this skill, and I put the eruditions in here, and I put, like, let's say lantern, we get a brighter illumination. Now what was it that I needed? The rarefied mind skill. I'm gonna go check the wiki which lore I need to use to get the rarefied mind skill. Okay, so the wiki says it's Forge, Knock, or Lantern. Let's just make sure they all give the same. Yes, they all give the same, and if I use Windsor, it gives a deeper concentration. So let's trust the wiki this time. I mean, I haven't done any notes on this, like what skills do you get from this, because I never thought that it would have any actual meaning. I just thought that it's just, you know, just for funsies. Right, well, we'll hope that that's the right thing. We'll do that. And Elridge is now a disciple. Let's upgrade these pawns now, actually. Start with the knock pawn here. We'll use the door in the eye, of course. Hey, there's some exaltation for us this time. And of course, that means some fervor as well, so we'll do another ceremony with some fervor and with the same things. Can't put our cult in there, let's just hope it doesn't give any notoriety. Are we gonna get a season of notoriety? Nope. And all of these notorieties are gonna go away before we can even get the next one, so that is very, very good. Are you guys doing fine? You guys are doing fine, good. Okay, got 2 funds for that, that is very, very nice. And the trembling in the air is here, but we didn't have any fascination, so it's fine. And it's just a season of sickness that's coming up next. Okay, nothing from there because we dreamt that bad thing away. So let's go back to dreaming about the stack door. Okay, yeah, and yes, okay, it is the rarefied mind. My mind is glass and my memory light. So now our reason is as high as it can be. And yeah, this guy is now a disciple. He's good with locks. Or that's what he claims. He's not really that good with them. So we're gonna get further from here pretty soon, I think. So we probably don't want to use, or not further, exaltation, because we are using further there. So we probably don't want to use our cult here right now. So what do we want to do with this then? Well, we still have people that are not here, so let's just talk about like the locksmith's secret on the streets. Get some people in here. And we should study something. I should also sell these books. Let's put them here so we might remember at some point. Well, we do have tons of books here. All of our skills are at the highest level, so there's no point in studying skills anymore. We'd really like to combine these things, though, to get the next level thing, so we can get the level 10 Lantern Lore. So what is it that you require? Erudition and the rarefied mind. So we want to get some erudition. We can get erudition by talking to these guys. We can do that in 60 seconds. No, 2 minutes. This is gonna take 2 minutes, so we probably shouldn't start doing this because we can't get the erudition unless we first study an erudition. Let's just study some of these books we have here. I think there was something good in this, so let's translate that from Greek. Okay, there's our exaltations. Put the Mirror of Glory in there. Get all of this stuff back. I think we're gonna get a Season of Sickness, so just to save a tiny bit of money, we're gonna work on our Mountainous Physique. What is it actually called? Matchless Physique, right? Okay, there's the sickness, there's the fleeting reminiscence, and we got a notoriety from this, which is unfortunate. And you know what, let's send this guy over here, just to keep him around, because I want to put him in the cupboard once these guys come back from here. Okay, we'll go to the Painted River, get a Forbidden Epic, nice, love those Forbidden Epics. And at the heap stand, so we get into a cozy nest. There are few passengers on board. No wonder if this cheerless icy isle was the ship's destination. But there's at least one passenger, someone who had protected their cabin door with more than physical locks. They must have gone ashore. They might return at any moment. Right here, so we could dream. We're gonna need this in about 50 seconds, so yeah, we can still dream. So let's dream about the stack door. There's our vitality. And then we'll just do more sermons with the Phonian invocation and some reason. Okay, we translated this text. What even is this? This is a true and a complete accounting of the Asclepian mysteries of the roots of the house. Descriptions of the Asclepian mysteries reproduced by one Riley Grease from supposedly a much older text. It's unlikely to be genuine, but it makes references to the house without walls and its wood right there in the prologue. Right, so let's read this. This is very obviously not an antique text. At the very least, it has been badly mutilated, but it contains substantial intriguing material, especially a persuasive comparison of the house without walls, without doors to the human body with its many portals. Okay, so we get through the Hip Stanton here. We empty the luggage, upend the books to shake them, turn pictures to check the backs. We find clothes, tickets, maps, nothing out of the ordinary. Although there is a curious translucent material like a sheet of snakeskin draped over a chair back. At last, when we slash the mattress to search its stuffing, we find a little collection of ivory scroll cases. Okay, so yeah, we found a bunch of tantras from there. Which probably gives something good. Don't remember. Should check. Okay, but yeah, we want to go to Chateau Ravelin next. And here we require just lantern. Okay, so we're gonna send, I don't know, Pope there on his own. Gonna put some money. This place is the favorite stories of the Comtes de Ravelin claim they descend from the first Sun King. Other stories have them prowling the forest in wolf shape. They are long gone. The rotting chateau remains. Not all its malanities have been uncovered. The remote and rotting chateau of the Comte de Ravelin was looted long ago. We have found hints that it was not looted thoroughly enough. There may be a secret room. Equally, there may be a curse. Yeah, let's just hope that Pope there manages to beat the curse, because I really don't want the curse here. Okay, there's our sickness. We'll dream it away as soon as we can, which is pretty much right after this thing. Hey, we'll take that Forgotten Chronicle. Dream this affliction away. And yeah, there are only 2 obstacles here, and both of these can be dealt with lantern. Lantern. Yes, so Pope should be fine, as long as he rolls well. Hey, some more exaltation for us there. That's always nice. Let's start another sermon with some fervor. And let's put the Mirror of Glory in there. Okay, so we read the true and complete accounting of the Asclepian mysteries. The direction of death is down, the book explains. The peak door has been considered a rent or an abrasion, but in some respects it's more like a mouth, if not a more treasured point of entry. Discussions of the doors include a rite which may conjure creatures through those doors, although key incantations are missing. Right, so we get ourselves some words that walk. What's that? That's a level 4. Yeah, level 4. Heart. And we also got another new rite here for us. So let's put the rites up here. And we found a new acquaintance. Hey, we found Enid. That's very nice. Enid is the second knock person we could find. So we have Saliba here, so that's let's see. We have 3 of these guys, 3 of these guys, 2 of these guys, 3 of these guys, 2 of these guys. So there's still the 3rd forge person we could find. So shall we find her, or shall we just focus on putting these guys in the cult? Well, our cult is back there once more, so we can't really focus on that. But what we could do right now, since we're not studying anything, is we could combine these things and keep this open, or let's just actually, we don't really need to keep it open, let's just take the erudition from this. I mean, it's gonna last for 3 minutes, and so it should be around when this thing requires it. Okay, there's the erudition, we're gonna need it there at some point. And yeah, let's just try to see if we can find the last forge person. And funds! Oh, it's always so nice when we just get funds from there. Alright, we should probably put one of you guys in the cupboard. Just so we can dream about the spider's door. Just so we don't have to dream about the stack door all the time. You found a way through the hidden door. Good! Unfortunately, it's not the curse yet, so don't know. Is it a good thing or a bad thing that's happening here? What's coming up next? Season of Suspicion. We have quite a lot of notoriety here, and we're gonna get another one from here, so that's not very good. But I mean, we could paint them for a little while. Was I just dreaming about something? Well, don't know, so let's dream about the stack door. Okay, there's more exaltation, there's some restlessness. Let's put the cult in the exaltation. Let's think about painting for a little while. I'd really like to wait until this is here before we paint, but the restlessness is also a problem. So let's just paint the restlessness away, we'll just use some passion for that. Use some passion. Right. The expedition continues. Sure, there's still the curse. And you want erudition. Okay, there's some erudition for you. We're still finding acquaintance. Okay, so now we should probably find the forge person. There's some mystique and some funds, which is just fine. Okay, how are you doing? You are calling upon the colonel. Okay, just please don't miss. Don't miss. Deal with the curse, please, man, please. And of course he grabbed notoriety immediately. Right, let's just go to the Painted River, get an erudition lesson learned. We don't need that for anything anymore, like ever, because we cannot use that in place of erudition in things that want erudition. So I'm gonna wait a little while before I dream some more. My dream forecast struck a couple of callers. With luck, something will sell. I don't think that gave us very much funds, though. Did it decrease my staleness? I think it did a tiny bit. I think we had 2 there. So we have a couple of contentments here, some extra mystique, some glimmering. We don't really need that for anything. Huh. Like, what can we summon with Cat Crow right now? Let's try. We take Cat Crow in here. We add Forge, and the Forge isn't enough. Right, I knew that. If I add Edge, we can get ourselves a hint. The hints aren't really that useful. They're just Edge and Lantern, I think. I'm gonna check. Yeah, Edge and Lantern. So we don't really need them for anything right now. So don't really need to summon anything, because I'd really like to summon odds. Hey, actually we can summon something, I think. We take like Sunset Rite, we take Neville, and we take this Fleeting Reminiscence, and we add some Grail. Yeah, I wanted to summon a Raw Prophet because we're gonna get some evidence happening soon, so we want to get rid of that evidence. So having a Raw Prophet around to do that is a good idea. Did shoot the curse shrivels, thank you. Good job, Pope. You are excellent. And now, or employ a rarefied mind. Okay, here's our rarefied mind skill. Okay, who did we find? Is it? Oh, it's just hanger-on. We still had hanger-ons available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh right, yeah. Well, we can still find Valsian, but now if we use our heterodox church here, we can put one of these guys in the vestry and imprison them. This one must serve another purpose now. Into the cupboard they go. Yes, so I can just put these guys in the cupboard. Yes, I can. Well, that's gonna create notoriety, that I knew, but it doesn't really matter right now. Like, we already have evidence coming from there. We can get rid of that evidence quite easily. So if we then go to the spider's door... In my dreams, I know the path through the silken sands to the spider's door. If I slake its thirst by spilling fresh blood before I sleep, it will open to me. And we put the follower betrayed there. The spider's door is always thirsty. Always. The blood I have given leaks in threads and spills through the skin of the world, and the door drinks it, and a moment's satisfaction swells open until I can pass. I just should still speak to someone else here, though. Let's try to find that last forged person. No, actually, we can take Ibn's commission here, so let's do that first. Okay, there's a season of exotic cravings happening for us once more. Ibn wants a small secret history commission, that's fine. We'd probably do these couple of commissions we have around here. Also, I'd rather put these guys in this order, because Poppy will never give commissions that can give glimmering, but Madame Bechet will sometimes do that. And yeah, let's just talk still on the streets. Hope to find that last person. Okay, did you make evidence? Oh, you didn't even make evidence. Well, that's very nice of you. And we got the raw prophet here. It enters the world one limb at a time, questing like a serpent, cawing like a crow, throbbing like a vein. It will cuddle close against my leg if I let it, and afterwards I will have to dispose of my shoes. Right, but we really don't need that raw prophet for anything, so we'll just put him up here. And we'll do these commissions. We'll do the edge commission first, use some reason for that. Get all my passions in a bundle. Same thing for my reasons. Here's a restlessness for us, which we don't need for anything, but we can we paint it away? Just if we're fast when this is done. Childhood's End. Behind a rotting tapestry of wolves hunting men, a paneled wall. In the paneled wall, a secret door. The spring is long gone, of course. We had to smash it in with hammers. Okay, and here we are at the spider's door, and here I believe we want to go into the Malleary. Because according to my notes from the Chamber of Ways, we can only find a Forgotten Chronicle. And from the Malleary we can find an unresolved ambiguity. I wonder if my notes are correct here, because Forgotten Chronicles are the stuff we find from the Stag Door, like from the door here. Then we find Forbidden Epics from here, so really weird if we find like lower level secret histories from here. Huh. But yeah, let's go to the Malleary and get ourselves an unresolved ambiguity. In the manses, the hours strive one against another. As the struggles are resolved, they iron out the impossible, exalt the possible, tie the fraying braids of what has been into one golden ribbon of future. Everything is resolved. History becomes the past. There are, however, exceptions. So sometimes history doesn't become the past. That's an interesting concept. And I suddenly realized I don't think we have used any sacred histories to try to do some sermons. So now that we have a level 10 sacred history here, let's try if we can use that to do a sermon. And then we shall just go and dream on the Stag Door. Because that's the thing you do. Okay, Childhood's End. The last treasures of the Comte de Ravelin lie here, in a surprisingly airy room. High skylight windows have long since broken, and the floor is lost underneath leaves and debris, but once the place was furnished as a nursery, here is a cradle with the skeleton of a puppy. Because we found some Grey Dawn oil, we found a Cinnabar amulet, we found the Murphy Codex, we found the Book of True Blood, and the high mysteries of the innermost chamber of our church Sour, which I believe is the thing I really wanted to get from here, because I believe this gives us a level 10 Lantern lore, which I just realized I'm basically trying to do that here, aren't I? Well, and this is only written in few signs, so We can even read it, which is excellent, of course. Right, we do have quite a lot of notoriety hanging around here, which is kind of unfortunate. We have that extra restlessness here. The Cinnabar Amulet is a forge tool. Let's put it down here with the forge stuff. And we found some Grey Dawn oil, didn't we? Which I believe is a winter. Yeah, it's winter stuff. So we could paint the unique winter painting. And this is the book we really want to read pretty soon. And this is just another book that'll give us edge. We probably want to read all of them at some point, though. Okay, so I'm gonna sell those books. So let's just go to Oriflamme, sell these books. Okay, and here we have another Phonian invocation. So now I have 2 Phonian invocations, and they would only require erudition and a rarefied mind to combine. So the question is, do I just want to read this book? Or do I want to combine these things? I think I just want to read this book. It was written in Fuseline, so let's translate it. Am I missing a language here? I am. Didn't I ask Ibn al-Adim to teach me Aramaic at some point? Or have I just thought about doing that and then not done it? Because that would be like very normal for me. Ah, why'd you take reason? Damn it, that means this is nothing for us right now. Okay, did that commission there for Jennings, so let's quickly paint this restlessness away. We'll just use passion. Yeah, it's something to forget that you can just double-click things when you have these things open, because sometimes it just doesn't work, but you know, most of the time it does. Also, I was supposed to do the ceremony with this unresolved ambiguity, but well, we need to paint that thing away anyway, so let's put this here. Remember, we need to do that maybe again, or maybe not, because we're gonna get a contentment from that, so when this turns into a dread, we can dream that dread away with that contentment we get from here. And we got 1 funds for that book. So let's see if we can get some more funds for the other one. Okay, the stack door once more. We go to the Painted River, get an erudition lesson learned, and go back to dreaming about the stack door. Okay, so we read, no, not read, translated the High Mysteries of the Innermost Chamber of our Church Solar. Secret rites of the Church of the Unconquered Sun, which held power in at least 2 histories. The Church chiefly worshipped the sun in splendor, the original undivided sun, but this text also includes the devotions of its aspects as the chilly winter dawn and the departing sunset, as well as the Meniscate, the sun's night self. Priests of the Church were all male, but the rites also included which allowed women to cross ceremonial to manhood. Are also included, right. Rites are also included, which allowed women to cross ceremonial to manhood. Yes. So let's read that, and on that note, I think we're gonna end this episode here. Let's first see what we got from here. Yeah, we didn't get anyone from here, so we'll just go back to talking on the streets and end this episode here and continue from this in the next one. I'm Carp, this has been Cultist Simulator with the Priest DLC. Goodbye world, thanks for watching, see you next time!